Hey guys, I have a pro mama here. I'm here with Snakebite's mom. Yeah, everybody give it up for Snakebite's mom. It's all about the parents here at MLG who support our pro players. What's it like having a pro player for a son?
It's nerve-wracking to sit and watch him play, but it also makes me really proud to see how he plays with his team and gets the experience. It's great.
Now, before he turned pro, was there any time when he would just be gaming the whole time and you'd be like, come on, clean your room, do your homework?
You know, a little bit as a parent, you want there to be a balance, but we saw that he had a little bit of talent and just wanted to support him in his efforts.
What's it like sitting here and actually watching him play on the main stage? Do you get really nervous and into the game?
Oh, I get really nervous. Half the time I can't even watch, and when they say that they're heart attack kids, I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack many times.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being here and enjoy the game. Guys, let's get this game started.
Did anyone else notice the zombie in the background there? That's pretty awesome. Here in Columbus, we have a Haunters convention right next door. They're starting to pour in because the MLG tournament's so freaking awesome. And we're going to have Impact up here on the main stage for you, but they were fighting for second place, but instead the Columbus crowd said, we want to see Seoul. So far, they have gone undefeated, 3-0 in their pool. They're trying to make it a perfect 4-0 sweep here in Pool D against Warriors.
Yeah, pretty impressive. Warriors getting 4th place in the last tournament, but Seoul, the 5th place team here, really, impressive showing up, ready to play.
All right, and we will get a chance to meet all the members of Seoul in a little bit. But guys, I think we're going straight into the first game. It is going to be a best of 5 between Warriors and Seoul here in Pool D, and I think we're kicking off right now with Capture the Flag on Warlock. Here we go. It sounds like we're going to be starting this one off with Warriors. I hear Elmai Warrior getting his team pumped up for this one. And throughout this series, I'd love to check out all of the members on Seoul. These guys really don't get enough recognition. They came all the way out of the open bracket to finish at a 5th place in our event in Dallas. These guys have come into Columbus, and they have not been afraid of any of their opponents in Pool D. Scott, they've really been impressing us in all of their side matches.
And I just don't understand how Goofy is still not credited as one of the best players in the league. He was a bold player last year. He's a consistent performer. Sometimes you have to make room for new names. You can't hold on to the household names like Legit and Native when they're not performing. Yeah, they're still good, but I mean, you have to pay attention.
Well, I think a lot of the new players and young players in the league are looking up to these guys, especially the ones on Seoul like Goofy, Break, Blaze, and Formal. I mean, these guys, not like we said, not really Halo 2 or Halo 3 veterans, but they're now making a name for themselves in Halo Reach, and you got to think the new members to MLG are going to look up to these kind of players.
Right now we are watching Formal. Now back in Dallas, guys, this was the player that dropped the most positive numbers for the Seoul squad. Talk to me about Formal and Genius. When we get a chance, I'd love to go back to his screen.
Well, Formal definitely is just a quality player in all aspects of the game. He was definitely the main slayer, I guess you could call, of this Seoul squad. But at the same time, he didn't look afraid to run any of the objective, and he wasn't any sort of selfish player. He was doing everything and anything for his team.
Right now you are watching Strongside on your screen, the 2007 national champion. He was part of that final boss team that won the national championships without dropping a single game. And guys, he has really kind of returned back to his top form here in Halo Reach. But so far, Warriors had a very difficult tournament. They're up 1-0 so far in this game. But what's going on with them here in Columbus?
They're just not clicking, Chris, and it's really all on, the weight's all on Strongside. And it's not that he's performing bad, it's just he's spamming his shots, he's not fiving like he's supposed to, and he's just really just not in the right positions that we saw him in last event. I took everything I said from Jessica Rabbit. This is exactly what she told me, so hats off to you.
She's quite the scout for us out there.
She is.
You're watching strong side once again as we go back to him putting shots on players spawning over at Yellow. He's going to be taken down when we get a chance. Let's go back over to the blue team. You got Break pushing up inside the Warriors base. He has no shield, red health. It looks like Blaze is going to be watching his back, and Blaze is going to go for this new camo. And this, I got to give a big shout out to Cole Diablo. I believe he was tweeting me earlier. He said, please show Blaze during this match. The kid is so good and doesn't get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, we saw Blaze at the Combine performing incredibly well. But like you said, he doesn't get the credit he deserves. He's not a household name right now for the Halo community. But the kid is sick. I mean, Soul definitely got 5th place last event, and this was one of the main reasons for it.
He's got that Cookie Monster hat that he's been wearing since he was teaming with Lethal on Vicious Intent when they won their Combine tournament. Now he's running the flag up here to his plat. It looks like his teammates are going to clear the way, and we are going to see the lead taken here by Soul in game number 1.
Great play by Blaze, using the camo in the base of the Warriors, just throwing the flag out, putting perfect grenade launchers on people, damaging shields. This guy is playing extremely well, and if they have this momentum, they're just going to run through this Warrior squad.
And again, we keep seeing it. The camo and the flag. I mean, we didn't see it too often in Dallas. Well, this map wasn't here in Dallas. But right here, we just keep seeing players take advantage of the camo. Normally, we think of it as a slaying type of power-up. Here, it seems that you get the camo, it's the opportune time to run a flag capture.
We got players spawning over at Yellow there for Soul. You got Robbie B sitting in the base trucking long-range plasma grenades. It looks like he is going to try and help out his teammates as they put in flag number 2. So it is now all tied up at 2. Remember, here on Warlock CTF, just like in the Halo 2 days, we're going to the first team to win 5 flags. Capture 5 flags, we'll win. You know what I meant.
Same difference. And Robbie B right there just got caught so in such a bad position because he shoots a grenade launcher, the guy hits the portal, and then Soul spawns on green flag. Very unfortunate series for Robbie B. This Warrior squad can't seem to catch a good break.
Well, it seems like they're almost playing this map like they played in Halo 3. And you can't do that. Halo Reach is going to be a new game. In Halo 3, you like to go up top, and you were looking at certain spots. It looked like Robbie B was just not necessarily looking at the right places for this new Halo Reach game.
2-2, we got the camo on the Hanson strong side this time. You see him trying to sprint over to the flag. He's going to be seen and taken down immediately. Meanwhile, I'm looking at this Soul team. We had Goopy just taken down, but Formal, Break, and Blaze are all alive, and they're all pushing the same side of the map. Blaze now the only one alive as Warriors took down 3.
Informer was just on a killing spree. This team is setting up extremely well. And notice how Blaze is running the portal. He's going to sit at this ramp portal. He's going to converge on anyone who spawns at yellow flag, and he stays alive and he waits for the help. That's what you're looking to do. You're not looking so much to run every flag thrown at you, but you're looking to lock down the other team at a base that's not their own.
Just being generally annoying. I mean, that's actually a huge aspect with Halo. You don't necessarily have to be doing the kills. You don't even have to be doing damage. As long as the other team knows you're there and you're annoying them, basically being a thorn in their side, you're doing a good job.
That's all you got to be. Just be annoying. It's the perfect word, and I'm so glad you said it. Just be annoying. If you want to be good at this game, just be the most annoying player you can be.
So far on this map, this tournament, we've seen that the team that controls the portals is going to have the most success. Guys, as we hit the 24-minute mark, we are going to crank up our Astro A40s and listening with Soul. Let's see how the Pool D champs are playing so far.
Let's go! Shoot in, shoot in. Work with that, work with that. Work with them, work with them. Work with that. Green flag, 2 green. Spot the 2 spawners. Yellow hideout. Stay alive, man. Drop! Drop! Let's go. Yellow nades. Stay alive, Kevin. You have hope. Watch out, yellow health pack. The guy in our flag has still. Flag taken. Use our flag weak. 15 seconds. Yellow hideout weak, yellow hideout weak. Not running it, not running it. One shot yellow nades, strong side. One shot yellow nades, strong side. 2 yellow nades, both weak. 3 and 4. 2 there, strong, 3 dead, last guy's Robbie. 4 dead to kill him. 4 dead to kill him right now. Three down. Yo, they're flat. Snake Bite's trying to go for it. I got him. Alright, good camera. He's bomb red. I'll get him. Nice shit, dude, you're good. I got double. Top green. I'm there. Let's go! Yellow fight. Watch our ramp. He's nading his yellow nades. That's Elamite's 1 shot yellow flag. And so is strong side. Yellow, one shot.
Flags in our base. Flags in our base now. I got the catch. I died. 2 down. One shot their flag. 3 down. Bomb yellow.
One shot yellow nades. One shot yellow nades. 3 guys yellow portal side. Like yellow nades, yellow nades. Nice. Yellow, green portal, green portal, green. Look to your left, green portal. I'm nading it.
Yo, one shot on my left.
One shot red one, one shot red one. One shot red one. Red nades right now. I got 2 assists. Go run it.
2-2.
Good shit. Nice, 2 dead, guys, 2 dead. Kill that guy, Matt, kill that guy. On my left, one shot. One shot or nades. Yellow 2 and yellow 1. Or nades, wrong track.
Get that flag.
Ramp. Your nades, Matt. Oh, let's go! One shot at portal. Run. Invis. What time is it? It's not until 9. Red flat, one shot red nades. I got him, you got him. Bottom yellow.
Bottom red, going red nades. Group, I'm coming, no die. Good job. Let's get to the base.
Green.
I left you, green.
What's still on our foot?
Top middle, I'm looking top middle.
Red portal, blue portal.
Yo, there's guy on their base.
One shot, I got him. Nice.
I'm in the base.
Are we running it? Okay, guys, run it, guys.
I'm outside.
One there, they spawn. I got one. 2-2.
Somebody on base? Matt, catch him. Catch.
It's on our flag. Let it reset. Kill the fuck out of it. Green, rush him like an idiot. Red, where they at? Watch our flag. Get him.
There we saw Break trying to toss the flag up to Goofy. Goofy's taken down, but Break is going to try and put this one in by himself. I thought he had it there. He's going to be cleaned up. Warriors going for the return here as we see Soul is just 1 cap away from taking game 1. But the Heart Attack kids are going to stay in it. Chris, who came up clutch for Warriors?
Elamite Warrior coming up clutch right there, getting into the Warriors base, or the Soul base. And he's, instead of just letting the flag kind of return on its own, he made sure to stand on it for those 3 seconds and get the flag back to his base.
Scott, who have you been impressed with most from the Soul squad during that listen-in segment?
Well, there's going to be 2 players who I've been having my eyes on. Blaze, for the simple fact that he is one of the most annoying players I can tell to play against, and he stays alive for so long. He was just on our live feed for about 2 minutes. And then Formal is doing a great job at just cleaning up everything, and I even saw the old school Halo 2 toss the flag up. I've yet to see that this tournament. It just puts so many memories back in my mind, and that's why I wanted to watch.
We got Formal back on your screen. As we mentioned earlier, he was the most positive player from this Soul squad back in Dallas. I was talking to some of the guys from Soul. They said he is definitely the one who gets us pumped up, and he's kind of our big play guy. Look for him to just use his DMR, and then once we get to maps like Sanctuary, he will also be using that sniper rifle to rip some faces.
I can very well see him being an incredible sniper, especially on a map like Sanctuary. He's a very sneaky player, and the routes he takes, notice the angles he chooses to pick. He's a crack shooter, so with the sniper, if he can hit those headshots, he's definitely a big play character.
Yeah, I can definitely see what you're talking about as well. Formal just making sure, zooming in almost perfectly and getting those headshots. And on Sanctuary, crack shooting, he's going to be able to get a few headshots through some crazy angles.
But here on Warlock, we have the score 4-2. Soul leading Warriors in game 1. Soul already has Pool D basically on lock. They have won 3 of their matches. They are going up against Warriors trying to get the perfect 4-0 sweep. Formal doing a nice job of staying alive here at the red portal, coming right back as he gets behind Snakebite, putting some shots on him top middle. He sees his flag is out though, and guys, how is he going to have to play this defensively?
Exactly how he's doing it right now. He has to make sure he kills strong side. Even though he's taken down, he still delayed the flag a good amount, so his teammates are able to help. They know it's at the health portal of the other team, so they just need to nade this health pack, and maybe they have a chance of returning it.
Now it looks like Warriors got this one. They're going to put it in, and it's now 4-3. Heart Attack Kids staying in it. Can they tie it up with a 4th flag and take it to a sudden death overtime situation? You got Robbie B going up against Goofy. Goofy is going to win that one. I'm checking out Blaze though. Blaze has moved top middle. He's doing a great job of spawn camping the players on Warriors here. And it looks like Goofy is now going to be able to get into the base and grab a flag, all with Blaze watching his back.
Incredible, incredible job. Break with the huge double kill. Looks like Goofy puts it in and seals the deal.
Perfect setup from Soul, guys. It took them a while, but they did get that flag number 5. They take game number 1, and they continue to impress us here in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, Saturday just does not seem to be the day for Warriors. They've lost to reality check. Right now they're down against Seoul. They really just need to get their heads in the game. If Strongside can start playing well, I have big hopes for this team to bounce back.
Taking a look at the stats, you see Formal continuing to put up big positive numbers with 26 kills. On the other side, we saw his mom earlier, Snakebite dropping 30 kills, only 20 deaths. That's plus 10, but not enough, as Seoul is going to take game number 1. We're headed to a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to have Team Slayer on Zealot. Welcome back to the main stage. There you see Seoul is leading Warriors 1-0 in the best of 5 series. We are here in Pool D between the top seeded, number 4 seeded Warriors, and we have 5th seeded Seoul. Guys, Seoul impressed us in Dallas, and they're looking phenomenal here in Columbus. They just took game number 1, and we're going into Team Slayer on Zealot now. What do you expect to see?
Well, I expect to see Formal. Definitely have some huge snipes here. And I also want to see a little bit of break. At the end, he started heating up, got a nice double kill, secured that final flag cap. I want to see what he's capable of because I haven't given him enough time of day to see how good of a player he is.
Well, this is definitely a game type that Warriors is going to be able to take from Seoul. This is going to be kind of their momentum game. Warriors with the slaying power of Strongside and Elamite Warrior. They're really going to need to start taking back. They're going to need to win this game if they want any chance in this series.
All right. Here we go. It is time now for game number 2. Let's bring up the map. It's Team Slayer on Zealot. There we go, Breaks on your screen. We didn't talk about him enough last game. I love watching this guy's live stream on Justin TV before events. He's always streaming from his dorm room, and guys, most of the time, he's winning his games. We're starting off with him and the rest of Seoul as they're starting off pretty aggressive. I'm not seeing anyone really charge out for the power weapon, so they're gonna let Warriors go out first and come on the flank just like this as Break comes behind Robbie B, and now he's able to grab that sniper.
I can't believe no one on this Seoul squad even thought to go for the grenade launcher. This is the first team I've seen no one go that way. They didn't even bother with evade. They did nothing but bait this Warrior squad to get the sniper. I guess it's because they know they're so sniper hungry.
Yeah, but look at it now. They all have control of top gold here. They're just going to come flying into where Warriors is spawning and get a quick, well, I was going to say a quick lead. It's tied right now, but they definitely have more control of the map than Warriors.
Formal has that sniper, guys. We talked about what he can do with the quick scopes and in tight areas. There you see him helping out a teammate landing the melee. Goofy's going to finish off the kill. Goofy getting hit by a grenade there in third person, but we're going to stay on board with Formal through the respawn. Let's check out how he plays this one. Nice angle to finish off the kill on Robbie B.
And I love the position he's got right now. He's going to push up this grenade launcher. Oh, if there wasn't 3 of them, he had an easy double kill. I promise everyone.
Totally could have killed 2 of the 3 Warriors. Break picking up another kill on Robbie B. Break's going to be cleaned up, though, but Goofy was just waiting around the corner there for Elamite Warrior. 12-10, a 2-kill lead from Seoul. And we got Goofy getting position top of the red landing.
Well, it just seems that Warriors is on the bottom of the map for whatever reason. It's a great play right now by Seoul. They're just kind of trapping Warriors in the worst possible spots on the map.
This Seoul team reminds me of the very first time we saw Believe the Hype in 2009 play. They're baiting the power-ups, they're letting the higher seed come to them, and they're just punishing them for it. I love this play style, and I think it's going to catch every team off guard.
That's a really good analogy, actually. I didn't even think about that.
That's why I'm the expert over here.
Scott's like an elephant, people, except skinny. All right, we got Goofy doing some damage top gold, picks up the beatdown. Getting taken out from top middle, though. And Robbie B picking up the double kill.
Warriors, though, coming back strong. It's still tied, even though Seoul seems like they're dominating this game. Warriors doing a great job just kind of fighting back. making sure that the Seoul team can't run away with any sort of lead.
And we can't count Warriors out of this series. I mean, just because Seoul has his pool wrapped up, Warriors is definitely fighting for position in this pool. Remember, the better they do in the pool, the farther they'll be placed in our losers bracket. Chris, where do they stand right now, and what's on the line for them?
Well, currently, if they win this match, they will be placed third in the pool by themselves, which is great. But if they lose, they go into a three-way tie with the bottom three teams. They could finish anywhere from third to fifth in the pool. So winning this match is actually a big deal for them.
25 to 25, it's all tied up. Seoul is going to be the first one to 26 as Break picks up the sniper rifle. Blaze coming up behind the player, picking up the assassination just as Break hits a headshot. You're watching Strong Side, though, the only member alive here from Warriors, and he's just trying to stay alive while his teammates are on respawn.
A very unique setup right now from the Seoul squad. You see they're pushing in from the grenade launcher. Break is holding red landing. Blaze is holding blue landing, and Formal is at blue landing, so they're really just covering an entire half of the map, almost like how we used to play midship way back in the day.
Check out the Soul Charge. Blaze coming in. Snakebite is going to clean him up, and Formal is there as well. But Warriors staying strong, waiting for them to push in and able to clean up players. Now they have the lead 31 to 30, and you got Strong Side pushing with two players from Warriors on the flank. Warriors with a strong push right there.
That was one of the most impressive strategies I've seen so far in Zealot Team Slayer. Warriors setting up two players at a base, one on the main ramp and one near the bridges in top middle, waiting for Seoul to make the wrong move as they charged it. Elamite Warriors starting to go off with the sniper rifle now. Huge 6-kill swing right there for Warriors.
Big momentum boost here for the Warrior squad. You got Strong Side still staying alive and charges back out to help out his teammate. Unfortunately, he's going to be cleaned up. Break on the Souls team, though. He has the grenade launcher. We haven't seen too much of that weapon so far. And earlier, Break was doing a nice job controlling the sniper rifle here for Seoul.
I'm interested to see how he plays this right now because there's a lot of members of Warrior just sitting at top gold, and he's got the definitely ability to get an easy double kill right here if played right, but Strong Side, great job helping out his teammate.
Well, I love Strong Side's shot. All throughout the tournament, we've seen a lot of players start to spam it, try to make sure they get that fifth shot by just kind of swinging their DMR around. Strong Side, on the other hand, very calm with his shots, very slow. And when he gets a player down to one shield, he'll let his shot reset in order to get the headshot.
Strong Side performing once again on the main stage. In Dallas, I called him a top 5 player. Have not been too impressed by him so far in this event in Columbus, Ohio. But he definitely has shown flashes of brilliance. He does a great job of staying alive, and he is always a pest to chase down. He will make you overextend, and that allows his teammates like Snakebite and Robbie B to pick up easy kills.
Did you see the Seoul attack right there? They had Break hiding behind the random object in the middle of the base that shouldn't even be there, and then Goofy just flies up the front jump.
Yeah, unlucky play though by Strong Side, missing a shot on Goofy and then actually hitting the sneaky player. Kind of lucky on the fact that on the Warrior side.
Accidental awesomeness is accidental.
A squared.
But it's awesome.
Fact. Snakebite here this time throwing grenades. You see him going to the plasma grenades. Love the route here, getting behind Formal. Now he's going to jump right back out as he has the plasma grenades thrown. You see all 3 of his teammates pushed up on the other side, and Snakebite just reacting to call-outs perfectly. He didn't overextend when I thought he was going to. Warriors playing it smart at the end of the game, and they're going to win it 50 to 42. The series now all tied up here on the main stage. There you see Elamite enjoying a Dr. Pepper. It's free in Columbus. If you're in the area, head down. We have awesome matches going on all night, including our top 4 teams in the winners bracket semifinals. But let's take a look at the stats here. You got Snakebite dropping 15 kills. Elamite right behind him with another 15. Snakebite, though, the most positive player in the game, dropping +6.
Very glad with this Warrior squad right now. They were able to bounce back, control the power weapons. Elamite showing splashes of, you know, awesomeness, but he's still not fully Elamite Warrior. I'm expecting a big game out of him for this Game 3.
Well, I liked watching him play the Team Slayer right there. Definitely coming back. Doesn't seem that their objective game has been too strong this tournament, but their Slayer game right on point.
All right, well, they did perform on Zealot. It'll be interesting to see if they can perform in the next game type. We have Assault Zealot coming up after the break. Welcome back to Columbus, Ohio. The crowd is big, but not nearly as big as it was for the Instinct Straight Rippin' squad. But Columbus, Ohio makes some noise for Warriors and Seoul. These guys are putting on a show, and it is time for game number 3. We're headed to Assault on Zelen. Oh, we got a strong side lover out there.
Aw, was it Ellen? Nah, her voice was way too deep.
So we got Warriors going up against Seoul in Assault. Guys, what is going to be the big difference here between the two game types? We just saw Warriors play very smart and Team Slayer, but they're going to have to use an all-new strategy.
Yeah, it was interesting. They were definitely fighting from the side with the grenade launcher, the top middle. But here we see in Assault, we've always talked about top gold and the landings, and it seemed that Seoul was definitely the better team at controlling that in the last game. I wonder if that's going to carry over here into the Assault.
I'm just eager to see if anyone can really get heated up with the sniper. We haven't seen anyone take over the game with it like we've seen from the other squads. When we watch Straight Rippin' versus Instinct, got it right this time, the sniper really dictates the complete momentum shift of the game. And we just haven't seen that from either of these teams yet.
We got the grenade launcher already in the hands of Snakebite. He's on your screen with the bomb. He's going to drop that up the blue landing, it looks like. And he is going to lead the way for the team with this launcher, try and drop shields before Mike is going to come up on the flank. That is strong side. Warriors already off to a great start, and I love the setup they got here, Chris.
Yeah, it's great right now. Robbie B was controlling the landing. Snakebite, unfortunately, going down right there. But strong side coming up a little bit unlucky as he was making his flank. A player on the Seoul team just popped up, spawned right in front of him, was able to quickly get the kill, and now Seoul's going to be on the attack.
Formal coming up clutch there for Seoul, getting the double kill to prevent the plant. And guys, at the start of this game, I'd love to listen in with both teams, starting off with Warriors as we crank up our Astro 840.
Red landing. He's going blue landing, not weak, blue landing. Blue landing. One shot, blue landing. God damn. Red landing. Two dead right now. Two dead. On their health. Two down right now. On their health. Pistol. Health pack, Mike. Mike needs help. Two on their health. No, two on their health. Last two. Stay alive. These hip pillars going to ring 2. One shot bridge. Ring 1. On their shield, Rob. Bottom main absolute still. I caught them. Up their landing late goofy. Our flag. I ran. Front of our front jump. I'm looking front jump. He's on our base. Bottom middle. Bottom middle. I want sniper red landing. Mike behind you. Red landing. All right, he's got sniper red landing. Watch that bomb. Nice. It's gonna. Oh, they got it. They're running into top. There's a guy on our flag. Our flag going help. He's on our flag. Rotate that pin. Mike, what do you want to do? Let's get up. Mike. All right, do that. One down. Another front jump. One shot. Another front landing. They're landing, guys. They're going. Let's go. Get out of there. Oh, nice. One shot to 4 net. 4 net. 3. We're on with this point. Take. Let's go tunnel. Let's go tunnel. Dead. Red! Get up back now, Goofy. Basement, jump up. No, basement, go tunnel. I'll be the basement, guys. The one's going front jump, I think. They're tunnel, snake player. Help back now, Kevin. The tunnel, yeah, help back, look at it. In front of their base. Let's go. Get top gold, Matt. Go portal. Get out of there. Our landing, right now. 2 down still. I'll get him.
I'm going to outback. Bomb main runs a 2-shot.
On the help back, the street. He's on the bridge.
All right, guys, so we see Seoul already with 2 bomb plants, and they're going for a third one in under 4 minutes. What's happening?
It's actually just complete dominance of utilizing the landing strat to a T. Even though they get killed, when the players on Seoul can get killed on the landing, they're doing a good job at stopping the push of Warriors from landing to the base.
I was very impressed, especially with the second bomb arm of Seoul. They already were ready to grab the bomb. They threw it up. There was a teammate on the landing already ready, waiting to grab the ball and go in for a quick second plant. great setup and great communication by the Seoul team.
I have to say I've been really impressed by both Blaze and Formal this game, but all 4 members from Seoul doing everything. They're executing their strategies perfectly. Warriors finally able to push out of their base as we got Robbie B top middle though, and it looks like Warriors is going to have a chance to make a push here. Elamite Warrior just picked up a fresh sniper.
Yeah, Elamite Warrior is going to need to start doing some damage with this sniper, going up to the blue landing here. And looks like Warriors is going to be able to get a little plant here. Let's see if they're going to have enough defense actually to get it. Oh, and unfortunately,
Snakebite is going to be stopped at 99%. Robbie B unable to finish the bomb plant here, and we got Robbie just trying to get Break. Nope, Break was too fast. He was able to stop the bomb, get it out of his base, and Robbie B staying alive, doing a nice job here, but Warriors basically choked there, guys. They did not look for the flank. They were too late on the teamwork.
Regardless, Robbie B doesn't call out that Goofy's charging behind Strongside. Strongside gets assassinated. Robbie B doesn't go for the finish plant when the last guy spawned was ring 2. Robbie B completely blew that bomb plant for this Warrior squad.
Yeah, it was kind of, I'm going to have to agree there. I was watching the whole thing go down. Robbie B, instead of going for that bomb arm, grabbed out his tube, was looking for another kill, maybe getting a little too greedy. Warriors can't afford it now being down 2-0. They need to start getting some arms.
Scott's pretty good with call-outs when he's not playing. All right, we got a 2-0 lead here from Seoul. Elamite Warrior trying to make the objective push. He's making his way back to top blue landing here. Meanwhile, it looks like the rest of Warriors just trying to stay alive up top. They're taking all kinds of grenade fire, and finally Elamite is going to be taken down. Goofy and Break, the only 2 members from Seoul alive. Goofy's taken down. Break has the grenade launcher, though. And he is on the flank behind Snakebite. But right now on your screen, we're going to Formal, who's coming off the respawn. Let's see how he plays this one. He knows that Warriors are going to be coming from top gold, and they're pushing in aggressively.
I still want to see more from Formal if we could just stay on here for a decent amount of time, because he's such an interesting player. I can't put my finger on how exactly he plays, because it's not main Slayer like. It's like very patient. He just waits for the other team to just not notice him like he's doing right now.
Oh, that could have been dangerous. Still can't finish the kill on Snakebite. Snakebite surviving through the melees. Break picking up a headshot though, cleaning up some kills started by Formal. Blaze is going to find that sniper bottom middle, and now Break is going to be moving the bomb in with Goofy coming on the flank.
I feel as if Warriors is getting some great pushes into this Seoul base, but the defense played by Seoul has been just incredible. They've just seemed to get the one kill that matters most. It's been breaking this Warriors charge.
Here comes Break with that bomb. Blaze is watching him back with sniper and grenade launcher, but he is actually going to be assassinated, so Warriors is going to put a stop to this push. Goofy going to have to retreat, and Formal, though, is once again on a flank. We're going to switch our screen back over with Robbie B, though, as all 4 members of Warriors are alive, and Robbie B is coming behind the Seoul squad from top middle.
This is exactly how Robbie B should play this. Run from top middle, cut off these angles, put as much damage as possible so the bomb carrier can clean up some one-shots.
Coming up the lift just in time to save a life as he picks up the kill on Blaze. 2-0 here still for Seoul with 7 minutes and 18 seconds left in regulation time. You got Kyle, that's Elamite Warrior, coming in on the flank as Robbie B is distracting, and Strongside on the far flank. He's coming from the opposite side of the map, while it looks like Snakebite is going to be pushing in.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky play there for Elamite Warrior. He meleeed actually at the exact same time someone was meleeing him from behind. He ended up not getting the kill and instead dying. A 2-kill switch right there, and that's going to stop this Warriors charge.
So basically the last 7 charges that we've seen from either team being stopped by a great defense. We saw Seoul come out extremely impressive in the first 2 minutes and 30 seconds, putting in 2 plants, but since then, it's really just been back and forth, neither team able to get a solid plant off, let alone, I guess, get a solid arm, let alone plant. There we go.
There it is. You know, I give up. It's confusing, you know? It's confusing.
Can't we just use CTF? Come on. Formal holding that bomb, just being sneaky down low. He's going to drop it behind him as he lifts up first. Nice evade, but Elamite is doing a good job to shut him down, and now he turns his attention to Blaze as he hits another headshot. Warriors, after those 2 kills, will have an opportunity to push this bomb, and they have all 4 alive.
Yeah, Warriors has just been constantly applying the pressure for the last 5 minutes of this game. You can tell they're in control of the game, but Soul, like we talked about, doing a good job, but here we go, Elamite Warrior. God, coming so close once again, but the defense by Soul just too much.
We saw Elamite get hit by that grenade and then back down. Guys, when is it worth staying on the bomb's plant?
That's really just a choice. You have to make it. You either think you can power through and you can dodge some nades, or you just get out of there. I've always been the kind of player who, even in flags, if I'm those shields, I want to put it in. So I really think it just depends on the personality.
I also think it depends on the situation in the game. You see they're down 2-0 right now. They need to get an plant. I mean, they can't get a full bomb arm plant unless they actually get the bomb down in the first place. And right there, Elamite's just got to say, you know what, I'm going to hope that I stay alive long enough to get this down. My teammates, faith in my teammates, to hold it down for the 10 seconds I'll be dead. And look, here we go again. Good play by Snake, but he knew he wasn't going to get that one. But now you got to think Warriors has got to start arming the bomb.
Warriors just constantly pouring through that spiral, stopping the bomb plants here from Warriors. This time we got Blaze coming up his spiral. Let's see if he tosses the bomb out bottom middle or if he is going to bait it. It looks like they have Goofy ready to spring from bottom middle. He's got the grenade launcher, and Break is right behind him.
Yeah, Goofy making a good play right here, going all the way across the map and picking up a kill. For the most part, right now you've got Warriors guarding. Oh my God, great play by the Warriors. They're gonna get the arm off here. Now they just gotta hold it down.
And the most frustrating part there for Soul is that was a planned set up there. They sent 2 guys through the lift, both of them being taken down. Warriors taking advantage of the fact that they had 2 guys down low and are gonna get the easy plant. It's now 2-1 with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in regulation time.
But the only problem with Warriors getting that plant is they lost complete control, and now they're stuck on the bottom of the map, and this gives Soul a perfect opportunity with Break picking up a double kill to run the bomb in. Yes, you got to plant, but someone's got to stay in a power position. You saw Robbie B sprint and jump out when Elamite Warrior was already on the bottom. Just questionable play after questionable play.
But Elamite, I got to give credit to Elamite Warrior. I've been watching him pretty much the most this game out here on the Warrior squad, and he has been clutching it. That planned attack you were talking about to try to stop it, Elamite was the one who spoiled that by sniping a guy in the head and dropping another one's shields. He is playing very good right now, and he's going to need to be the catalyst for this Warriors team to get another plant.
Elamite position top gold. Meanwhile, you are watching Robbie B on your screen. Robbie coming up on the flank after throwing some grenades up top. Has injured Formal in front of him. Goes for the assassination. This time the melee works. And now he's in a spam battle versus Blaze, and he hit all 4 of those shots, forcing Blaze to back down. He's grabbing the health back, but 2 of his teammates are going to be taken down. It's going to be 2-on-2 as Robbie B is finally cleaned up.
Yeah, almost a clutch play by Robbie B. If he was just a little bit quicker on a melee, could have taken down another player on this Soul team. But you see now, Warriors going for another bomb arm. It looks like Strongside might have it.
They are against the clock at this point. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in regulation time. If the bomb is not armed, they will not win here, as Soul will win from time limit at the 15-minute mark. I would love to go see what Goofy's doing. Every time I see this kid, he is sprinting to get in position to lay down more shots for his teammates.
He literally just ran from the spiral all the way into ring 1 just to hit the landing because he knew that they weren't watching it because they had 2 down. Great heads-up play by Goofy. He's keeping them in this game.
We got Formal going for the bomb plant. Strongside knows it. He comes around the corner. 3 down, though, but you see great spawns here for the Warrior squad. They're all spawning up top. And there we go. We got Goofy on your screen now for you. He's got the grenade launcher, and he saw a player running top middle, chucking some grenades. Now he's got that grenade launcher coming after Strongside on the respawn. Strongside, you can't hide from Goofy. He knows where you're at. Now he's challenging Robbie B.
And Strongside really needed to get that bomb out of there. Assuming that Goofy would have gotten huge and gotten 2 kills, they would have easily had another bomb arm, and that's the game.
Blaze, Break, and Formal all alive. We're staying on board with Goofy for a bit here. Remember, last event he played with Darkest Hour, they had a subpar performance, and he immediately filled the spot that Ryan Noob left on this Soul squad. and he is more than happy to be with this Soul squad here in Columbus, Ohio.
He's got to be happy. I mean, this Soul squad is definitely an underrated team. He probably knew that coming in. That's probably why he's just so happy to have been given the spot. And when we were talking about it, he's an underrated player himself. I mean, he's been crushing it for a long time. I'm glad he's starting to get a spotlight.
Warriors getting some cheers from the crowd as they're planting another bomb. Heelmite Warriors this time sticking through the grenades, but 2 grenades will take him down before he can get the arm. Break and Blaze both picking up kills. That was 4 down for Warriors momentarily. Can Soul capitalize on this situation?
Just when you think that Warriors is going to get the plant, Soul just goes and does something completely ridiculous and just catches them off guard. I'm not sure if it's awareness that's hindering Warriors' ability to plant a bomb or if it's just sheer unluckiness, but they need to step up on one of the parts.
Very true. And great play there by Soul. I mean, they threw some incredible grenades. Warriors just got to be a little bit more careful when they go in for the arm.
24 seconds left in the game. Warriors need to put a bomb arm in right now. Otherwise, this one's over, and Break knows that he's just going to hold on to this bomb. That way, Warriors won't know where it's at. They don't have that indicator. If they hold it for 10 more seconds, Soul is going to win game 3.
And it's a genius play right now because they can't find it, like you said.
So there we go, heads up play out of Break, and Soul once again taking the lead here on our main stage. They now lead the series 2-1 against Warriors. And we are gonna take a look at the stats now. No one from Soul going positive, but they got that strong start in the first 3 minutes of the game. Those 2 plants were enough to win it. Elamite Warrior going huge with 37 kills, the positive 15, and he was the player always going in for the plants. You know he's got to be frustrated after that one. Will he take his frustrations out on Soul in game number 4? We'll find out after this. Ooh. Welcome back to Columbus, Ohio. It is time for game number 4 between Warriors and Soul. Can Warriors finish strong and sweep the pool 4-0? We're about to find out as we kick it off with game number 4, Capture the Flag on Countdown. Guys, I can't lie, I'm so not excited to commentate this game type. You saw how difficult it was when we were watching Status Quo Dynasty. Both teams will constantly be in each other's bases. You will see lots of flag stalemates, and it's pretty much the most difficult game type to get a flag cap, even though it has the shortest routes.
It has to be the most nerve-wracking game ever for the teams involved, because at all times it feels as if your flag is out of your base. And it is every time you've got the other team's flag in your base, you've got to be aware of so much information on this map just to be able to play it well.
Have to give big props to the start here from Soul. Sorry to cut you off there mid-set Shockwave. We had Soul putting in the first flag in just 20 seconds after all 4 members won their individual battles. Blaze got in there, grabbed the flag, and sprinted it back to his base.
I thought we were going to see a flag-on-flag battle, old-school Karma style.
Strong side holding the flag here for Warriors. You got Snakebite with rockets. Robbie B had the sniper up top. And Strong side is going to bring the flag all the way back to his base. But the Warriors flag is sitting up top at the Soul Bend.
Very interesting flag positions right now. You got Strong side sitting at the jetpack of his own base. He really needs to get the health pack right now. And other than that, it seems like this Soul squad's about to just rally another cap.
Yeah, I think it was a big problem right there by Snakebite, kind of choking with the rocket launcher. He should have been able to return that flag, but instead of staying on it and allowing his team to get the cap and sacrificing his life, he decided to drop down and try to go after another kill. I don't know if that was the right flag.
Break bringing the flag back to his base. What's going on there over at the Warriors side? It looks like Robbie B trying to defend the flag over at the stairs, but Soul is going to be able to get the return, and Break is going to put it in. They are already off to another hot start. 2 flags after a minute 45.
If there was a game type I would expect Warriors to absolutely be nerve-wracking, and it's this one. but they can't come up clutch yet. Chris, what's the deal with them over there?
It seems that they just keep losing individual fights. In Dallas, when we were talking about how great Strongside is, this is the map where he absolutely dominated. He was literally unstoppable when he would go against almost any team. But right here, it's just Soul running constant flags on the Warriors team.
Flag number 3 from Formal. Scott, I want you to do nothing but watch the 4 screens here from Soul and tell me, what are these guys doing, right? 3 flags in under 3 minutes.
Well, the one thing I have noticed is Blaze is actually controlling the Warriors vent, and by doing so, he's picking off and putting in as many shots as he can on any Warrior member who's running level 2.
That's something we saw him do actually when he was a member of Vicious Intent, I remember, on the Combine Pro Circuit. And we got right now, Break is going to be sitting on top of the flag trying to get the return, and now he's going to carry the Warriors flag despite getting shot from behind. You saw a Warriors member keeping the Soul flag out, both flags in the same location. Robbie B is going to get beaten down, and Formal has these rockets to secure the area. I don't see Warriors putting a flag in anytime soon.
Yeah, those rockets coming in huge. You just kind of see Warriors trying to just rally this flag, but it's almost as if every single time they try something, they're getting at a disadvantage, and the Soul team is almost one step ahead of them.
Break, being the objective player once again, is going to be running the flag through Evade. Getting hit by a second grenade tossed at him, and now he's trying to be pushing into his base. He is going to get assassinated, but Blaze is right behind him to rally the flag 4-0 with under 4 minutes into the game. This is just incredible gameplay here from Blaze and the rest of Soul.
Warriors is just being caught chasing. They just tried to chase Goofy all the way up to the vent, and by doing so, they weren't able to return the flag. They need to focus on the objective. It's the main point of the game type.
Not only did they chase Goofy up all the way up to the vent, they went all the way back into their base to chase Goofy, and he has a Evade sniper. He's just rolling around the map, dodging this entire Warriors team.
And ripping faces. He won't do it.
Warriors
$5.
pulling the flag momentarily. Goofy making Gandhi $5 richer. We got a flag, though, in the hands of Warriors, and this is the first one I'm a bit confident about. Snakebite's going to put it in. Good. They're not getting skunked here in Game 4. They're now on the board 4-1, though. Soul still with the lead. And let's see what Warriors can do up until the point when Break and friends decide they just want to finish it. Snakebite moving his way over to Evade. It looks like we got Elamite with the sniper sitting on top of the Soul base, and Strongside is just trying to stay alive coming up the vent.
Yeah, Strongside doing a good job knowing he should get out of that horrible situation he's in. But what we were talking about earlier, it just seems that Warrior is just starting to chase. They sense the panic, and you know, it's not something you familiarly see with a veteran team like this. But you can just tell they're kind of scared of the match. They know they're on their last flag cap. They're just starting to chase this Soul team, and it's just not working out.
What's the difference between Dallas and now, guys?
Well, for me personally, just from watching these 4 screens, I have to say the individual talent. They are getting single-handedly outshot. They're getting out-teamwork. If they can step those 2 things up, they have a chance, but I think it's just their shots. They're not as crisp and consistent as they were at the first event.
And I hate to say it, but usually when you see a team go through an entire tournament, winning Game 5s, clutching it out at the very end, it's gonna be very rare to see them repeat a performance like that. Not saying that they were lucky, but there are some lucky moments, some luck involved in the game.
Formal is going for that flag toss. I think he got it up to the second level. Yes, he did. Can he get in there to get the... No, he didn't. Flag still down low. It looks like we got a player jumping down there to toss it up. It was Blaze. He wasn't able to get it up to the second level, so now Blaze trying to get that 5th flag up the stairs. Meanwhile, Goofy deciding to go for the rockets. He's now coming back on the flank.
And a great... Oh, my God. A terrible job by Goofy. Smart idea, just terrible execution. He killed himself.
Now the Warriors actually have a great opportunity here, guys. The flag was down low. Break's the only one alive really here from Soul doing anything. He's at the Warriors base trying to just pull the flag and distract, but Strongside has the power weapons. He's pushing into the Soul base, and they have all 4 members alive. They can do something here.
Yeah, but amazing to me that the rest of Warriors is not really that concerned. Robbie B managed to put 2 people on his flag down to a 1-shot. But no one on Warriors showing the urgency to try to finish those kills. and allow themselves to get the cap. I don't really know what's going on here from this Warriors team.
Elamite Warrior did get the return, gets the flag inches short, but Break doing a great job of sniping. He stops Elamite Warrior inches short. Now they're going for another pull as Formal says, screw you, Warriors, I'm taking your flag and tossing it bottom middle. And we got Break coming back all the way around to the other side of the map, back to his base. And it looks like we may have a counter cap opportunity here for Soul. Both flags still out as Elamite Warriors doing a great job protecting the flag. He's finally going to put it in. Warriors now on the board once again. Score is at 4-2. Soul still with the favorite.
There's just no sense of urgency for this Warriors team. That cap should have been much more crisp and much faster.
Yeah, but this game type, like we've talked about, is known for the standoffs, especially with flags. Players spawning so close to the opponent's team base they can fly in and just constantly be distracting.
Elamite Warriors taken down by Break, going for the quick spam. He spots a player. Did he get the stick? No, just barely misses that one. 3 down here for Soul, though. Can Warriors take advantage of the situation? You're watching Formal on your screen. He is pushing in to the base, but now we switch over to Strong side. He is met by great defense once again by Soul. Chris, when it looks like Warriors outslay Soul, they all charge in, but Soul knows exactly what to do coming off the respawn. They just wait for him and play it defensively, pretty patient.
Exactly. Warriors keeps going in, and they look like great routes. We see a ton of other teams doing the exact type of stuff, but Soul is just ready for them. A ton of times we've seen just 2 or 3 players come through and a grenade dropping all of their shields.
Okay, we need to go to Elamite Warrior screen as soon as we can. He is the only reason this team is getting this 3rd flag right now, absolutely destroying with the sniper.
I was quite impressed there by Strong side as well, evading it, putting lots of shots on players, allowing Elamite to pick up the double kill. They are able to put in flag number 3. Remember, Soul was up 4-1 at one point. Now you got Warriors right back in this game. They're only down by 1 flag, and now they have the momentum after scoring the last 2. 3 down for Warriors, 2 down for Soul here. I'm watching Break. He just picked up the fresh rockets. Goofy is playing defense from his side of the map, and Break had Jetpack. He's going to pick up the Firebird medal, but loses the rockets to Elamite Warrior, and Strong side, the 07 champ, is carrying the flag once again.
Yeah, and this is exactly what Warriors wants. They want Strong side. In my mind, actually an underrated but incredibly great objective player to be running it. And Elamite Warrior just keeps coming up huge for this Warriors team.
You heard 3 dead from Goofy. Blaze now trying to run that flag, but the Rockets are still out on the map, and we just saw them used against Blaze's teammates. Blaze using his teammates as bait. Great job by Soul playing selflessly. Their Strong side, how clutch has he been so far? He and Elamite Warrior really taking over the second half of this game. Strong side's getting the flag out to the bottom, and now he's going to be able to lift up top safely.
Just a good job by Strong side. He's finally using the right routes and getting behind this team. That's what we expect from him. That's what we saw at our Dallas event.
Elamite Warrior going to be the fullback. Strong side has no shield. He's waiting for that shield to come back before trying to push the flag, and he's going to be taken down by a grenade. Elamite finishing off, or at least scaring Goofy away long enough. Flag number 4 coming into the base. Blaze putting shots across the map, but Warriors are able to tie it up. The Heart Attack kids trying to force a game 5 here on our main stage.
Yeah, there's a 4-cap run in the beginning of the game from Soul. Now we're in the middle of a 4-cap run here from Warriors. Their nickname is perfect. They are the Heart Attack kids. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with naming people stuff. Guys, we got the flag still by the evade. Brick dropping down to keep this one alive. Blaze watching his back from the top level. Warriors going to try and get into the base. They said, don't worry about the return. Just pull their flag and let's get another counter. That's how they scored their last 3.
It's the smartest move in the book. Just throw that flag out because it takes 3 full seconds, and the player who's returning it is practically useless.
Break has got it, though. Soul clutches it at the very end after being up 4-0. They let Warriors tie the game, but in the end, Soul once again shows that they are clutch, and they finish strong, 5-4, defeating Warriors on our main stage. They sweep Pool D, and guys, how impressive has this blue team been so far?
I'm extremely excited to watch them play tonight in our winners semis, especially versus any team from Pool A. Between Status Quo and Dynasty, I think it's going to be an incredible matchup.
Yeah, and I love the fact that I think this team is still underrated. I mean, most of the guys don't know all the players on this team, but they're just coming out of nowhere and absolutely dominating some of the best teams you have here in the pro circuit.
I have to give a shout out to a lot of the guys who have been tweeting me at MLG Puckett. They said, look out for Soul this week, and before the event, During the event, they keep giving me updates from the floor on what Break and the rest of the Soul crew have been doing. I expect them to perform very well. They will be playing in our winners bracket semifinals later on tonight. Guys, we have a losers bracket round 2 match coming up next, but we'll be back after that with 2 matches tonight. The top 4 teams will be facing off. For Shockwave and Gandhi, I'm Puckett. Thanks for joining us.